Ladies and gentlemen, I have pleasure to present Zeman company. Actually, it's the first time for me to do it like this. You will see a beautiful hangar which we recently extended by a third ship. This is the new ship, what we have done, the new hangar. We have now a capacity of approximately 6,500 square meters of production facility. And we have put solar panels on top of the roof. That means we are self-sustainable by energy. Unfortunately, the weather is really bad today, so most probably the solar panels might not work. We hook up our company car here. And yeah, this is Zeman company, established in 1965 by Mr. Zeman, who is my father-in-law. And we started our structural steel business here. Zeman in general consists of three business segments. There is one segment, the structural steel. We do structural steel capacities of approximately 30,000 tons in Austria, in Poland, as well as Turkey. This, what you see here, is the machinery building facility. I might proudly say that I'm running this company as general manager. And I introduce you and would like to invite you to come with me and to see our manufacturing facility. Please, Daniel. So you see by a clap of a hand the door is opening, which is all fully automated here. And let's come in, please. Typical Austrian weather, what can I do? It's always raining here. But inside, it's beautiful. Now we are in our new facility. This is the new hangar, approximately 2,500 square meters. Before I introduce you into the world of innovation of Zeman company, I'd like to show you also the special products we are using. These are our corrugated web beams. You easily will recognize the corrugated web style of our columns and girders. And due to the thin wave, what we fully automatically curve in our thin beam line, we achieve a very high load-bearing capacity, which is especially used for the girders, for secondary construction, as well as columns. We have already installed more than 20 machines worldwide, from Brazil, Asia, China, India, in all the places of the world, to support our customers and achieve really competitive products. Please follow me. You will see other products, what we are doing also, our roof panels, trapezoidal sheets. And then here I'm glad to see the stock keeping, what we are doing for our other machinery, like the steel beam assembler. We have our lady working for us, Martina. Hello. She's responsible for the spare parts and for supporting us in the logistics. Then we go down here. This is rather the commissioning part here. So we are trying to collect the steel parts, what we are doing in-house, since we are a structural steel fabricator. We do all the steel parts for our machines as well. You see here already the pre-assembled parts. These are the components we are recently doing for a German order, as well as for an Argentina order. Again, you easily recognize the beautiful thin beams. We stretch over a free span of more than 65 meters. We have different sizes, 333 mil in width, up to 1.5 meter for the thin beams. Hallo Walter.
Hallo, begrüße.
Jetzt haben wir im Fernsehen. Now we are on television. Thank you. Please. We buy only first-class parts, components from Switzerland. We work on Fronius welding cell equipment. You see Güdel company supporting us heavily for a good precision and for really good material. As well as we use our corrugated web beams for our machinery construction, for the supporting construction. You will read maybe here that is a part what goes to United States, to a company called Novell. We have been awarded with a contract only recently, so please follow me here. As you recognize, we do our machines in red and blue, but sometimes good partners of us, like a machinery company in the United States, some of your specialists, they might understand that the orange and green belong to a company Peddinghaus, so we proudly are producing and manufacturing these machines also for Peddinghaus in the United States as well as Canada. This will be our SR Compact, our steel beam assembler, to be installed in America. So please follow me this way. Hello. There we have another gentleman supporting us. Hello. And this is already the welding tower for one of our German machines. There is a customer called Wurst, and he has ordered a compact line SPA as well as our welding cell. And just move over and let's see these lines, which we are very proud about, of course, proud of in operation. Of course, it would not be Austria without any delicious food and sausages. Mr. Hasselmann is always taking care of us and preparing excellent sausage and cheese, whatever. Thank you. He's taking care that we are not losing weight here in Austria. So follow me please to the SR Compact. So this is based on the steel beam assembling concept. That means we have done a rather small concept for medium, smaller size fabricators. If you turn over there, it's more important than me personally, you will see a single rail machine. That means both the welding robot as well as the manipulating robot picking up the plates are on the same rail. So therefore it's called the single rail. And the beauty, what you see here, is that the manipulator, the big guy picking up the plate, is just moving through a tunnel to underneath the welding tower. He picks up the plates, adds it on. It's a full-size concept, 30 meters in length, roughly 7 meters in width. We can do 12, 15, 18 meter long beams. That means we have 40, 50 and 60 foot long beams. It's a nice footprint of approximately 30 meters in length, as I said, and in height 3.5 meters. All-inclusive camera, platform, multi-pass layers are included. We can process angle profiles on this machine, and it's a really good seller so far. We introduced that machine to the market only recently, last year, and we have already 4 machines on order. 3 of them have already been successfully installed. Our SPA SR Compact single rail. Here you see the scanning box. If you would like to turn around a little bit, it's this box where we pick it up by magnetic robot and drag it all over this table to scan in the plates. Perfect. Just follow me, please. Sausages are getting ready, but we have some work to do. Matthias, hi. Matthias Leitner, he's just working on our new welding cell. We call it the Terminator 760. Please. Which is a beautiful machine. You see the flippers. We can process beams up to a width of 760 millimeter. The concept is almost the same like the single rail, but only weld out. That means we are not assembling on that line. It's a very efficient, very fast weld out line. You can do fillet welds, semi-penetration welds, multi-pass layers, all on 1.2 mil solid core. Our welding cell is Fronius, which is of course a very well-known Austrian company. Within let's say recently even, we are working on the newest welding cell from Fronius, which is approximately 20% faster than the old welding cells, which have been already supporting us very well, of course. But by software integration, software changes, these welding cells are a lot more efficient and a lot quicker. So you see measuring by laser, stick out for the welding wire and weld it out. Just click a button and the machine will do. Let me mention that we are not teaching these robots. We are taking the three-dimensional data from 3D modeling software like Tekla, Advanced Steel, then we have SDS2 from America. We have done the interfaces just to download the 3D data and go directly to the machine by Profit software generating the production data. You simply can say for assembling 1 minute, 15 seconds, one part. Arc on time on the welding cell, I would say it's approximately 60%, whereas manual weld out is 25% of arc on time of one guy working on the machine. So we can offer such a cell with 2 robots, and we can build it in the extended version. That means we have the welding tower opened with a tunnel, and the big manipulator can then go underneath this tunnel as well. Scanning, understanding precisely where we are, and weld it out. So ladies, let us move to another machine which is currently under operation. Matthias, danke schön. Super. So we move that way. Actually, we have to be a little bit careful here because there is a very nice inspection from Japanese companies. It's a company called Soy Jima. They visited us, and hopefully when we end this movie there might be a contract negotiation, and press me thumbs that it will be a good one. We have built that machine for the Argentinian market. It's a steel beam assembler Conti Plus. That means we have 2 welding heads here. The machine has been designed for a fully automated in-feed and material handling. You will see these beams already on the cross conveyor. We feed it in, bring it longitudinally into the processing area, so all handling of the beams is fully automatically. This really makes sense because the timing is so predictable. We know exactly that handling of the beam takes you approximately 3 minutes, in feed and unloading all fully automatically. Whereas these lines, what you have seen over there, the SAR compact, you can feed the beam in by crane or by forklift. Here you simply put it on the cross conveyor, cross conveying the beam, line it up, ramp it up for the next process, for the next manufacturing, and then feed it into the processing area. This table might be interesting to explain. Here we put all the add-on parts on. This is a flexible table with a spring-loaded clamping station just in the middle, where we push in the angle profiles and drag it out. Please follow me carefully. I know it's a little bit tricky here, but this is manufacturing at its best and during full operation. So the table is already out. You can approach the table, load on the add-on parts in any order. You can put even more parts than requested for the next beam. The scanner will understand that these are the parts which are not assigned to the beam, and the scanner will only read these parts and scan these parts, check the quality, the dimension, the position of the holes, the thickness of the plate in accordance with the 3D model. This job is done simultaneously while loading in the beam into the machine. Markus, servus. Alles gut? He's helping us out for the scanning box. Really good guys. Come over. So you see here we are ramping up the beams. Of course not this is a mess. That means we have to put the beams in single sequence onto the cross conveying table. I have to mention this is still fine-tuning stage for our Argentinian friends. Please follow me. rotating portals already in operation and in manufacturing stage here, ready to go out to Portugal. And now the tricky part starts. We have to climb up the staircases. I'm not so sure, Markus, if you can handle that, but let's try it. Simply be careful. Andreas, hi. Now we are going up. So gentlemen, sorry to interrupt you a second. You are on air right now on the video. So my friend Yoshi-san from Japan, he's our agent. Our company Soy Jima, gentlemen, thank you very much. Director of the company, Mr. Kollau, and of course Thomas Gruber running the whole show. Nobody looks at that beautiful machine, it's running by itself, so you see nobody has to press any more buttons. So gentlemen, thank you very much. Soy Jima-san, I hope you like what you see. So better we go down again. Hopefully I don't press anything here. But maybe you stay here for a moment, my friend. Be careful, please. Watch at that beautiful machine here. We have the manipulator on the left-hand side. This big guy is picking up the plate, but right now we are already in weld-out stage. There is a big beam inserted into the line. We have a 1000 mil wide beam, and the length is approximately 10 to 12 meter, I believe, Thomas, 12 meter. We have two welding heads. They can weld out simultaneously. Now you see already the turning, so we can always turn 90 degrees by our rotating portals. Of course, we have a big pack of welding wire up to 200 kilos, which is good for continuous work, of course. You see there's no fake, it is as it is. So we are running that machine as an inspection right now. So we flip the beam, and now we are measuring again by laser. We know exactly where the position is. Ready for the next welding wire. Both lines go in. The good thing here is, ladies and gentlemen, that we can extend this line to a double-sided line. If you move a little bit over to the left, you will see the bridge, whereas underneath the table will go in for the next beam. And on the left-hand side, underneath the bridge, there might be a space for a second table. That means we can mirror this line and double the line for a double-sided line, having 4 different welding robots in operation. So you better don't look into the sparks, welding sparks, this might hurt your eyes. So we have a beautiful unloading station as well. So after the processing area, there are some scissor lifts coming close to the rotating portal. We know exactly by software input where we can grab the beam, which looks like a Christmas tree or a porcupine. We just stick in, lift it up, drag it out, and this is the fully automated unloading section. So that is the full inspection and fully operative. Please come down with me again. These are my friends doing the portals. Servus, Christi, hallo. Christi. Servus, hallo. So these guys are brilliant specialists. They put our new rotators, they assemble it. So all the work is done in-house, of course. The structural steel is done here. We buy very important and first-class components and assemble everything in that facility here. So we are almost at the end, I believe, of our tour. One gentleman not to forget, Andreas, of course. As you see, we are getting gray and white, but this is not really very hurting us. It's only a sign of the age, but nevertheless, we need a gentleman like him. He is very skilled and has passion, I believe, and love what he does, as well as all the other guys in our company. Please. All right. So now we come to the end of the tour. Thank you very much for your attention. It was really a pleasure to do it in a rather authentic way, very practical way. That might be also the Austrian way of showing you what we proudly do. And we are really very glad having the chance to introduce you to our world of innovation and the world of Zeman. Thank you very much.